Yo, you too. These chats going. Crank that up like so. New direction. New direction. Well, they say it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. That's hey Josh. Oh, AJ, what's up, AJ? What's up? What's up? Waiting to get a few people in here. How y'all doing this morning? Welcome back to the Hotshot. Hey, AW. What's up there? What's up? What's up? What's up? Everybody, everybody get a chance to get up in here. Take a moment to talk about something that not quite Hotshot related, but it is. It is. It is. What's good, Danny? Another day, another dollar. Hey man, child family doing well. I talked to my wife earlier this morning. She's doing good. What's up? What's up? What's up, Carwell, Keith, Michael, Tenor? What's up, bro? Hey, okay. We're gonna talk a little bit about some hotshot stuff, but I really wanted to come up in here and do something different because something been kind of working on me, and I ain't gonna say something. It's the Lord. It been working on me for about the last, I say, almost a year since I started this channel. And a lot of times, like I said, it ain't what you do. Hey man, hey man, what's up, Tyrone? Bruh, it love. But like I said, a lot of times on this channel, and it's true in life, it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. So, with that being said, and I tell y'all, man, a lot of this stuff we do out here is about constant evaluation of what's going on, what you're doing, the numbers, the production, the expenses, the overhead, and all that there. But at the same time, one of the biggest things that play a part in what goes on out here is your mental state of mind. Thumbs up. If I tell y'all a lot of time, can't nobody hustle this stuff like you. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody really do this like you do it because one thing about it, it's a mental thing. Like I tell y'all a lot of times you see obstacles, you gotta have a mindset where you run through them. Like you see them, you address them, and you run through them. You know what I'm saying? Obstacles. And it's a metaphor for life. That's why I came to y'all with this quick live video because, like I said, I ain't been working on me for a while. And just, I'm going to say this. I don't know about y'all, but God to be extremely good to me. I ain't finna preach or do nothing like that. But God to be man, when I tell you extremely good to me, God sent me through a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that came up as issues, and I ain't talking about out here on the road. That was a product of my my own misdeed, misfortune, and not having the right attitude about certain stuff. And this in my younger days. Now I'm older now, and you learn a lot of stuff. And like I said, God has been really, really, really good. And most everybody out here, even the people that watch it, y'all got your own testimony to where you know it's a God for real, and it wasn't nobody but God that did what it do. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm gonna speak up on what's going on this morning. A little bit disheartening, but at the same time, it's an obstacle, and you gotta run through it. Run through it. And over the course of time, as you go through these situations out here on the road, in life, before you start high shotting, whether you was hustling, whatever you were doing, and you got to a rock bottom situation where things seem like it really couldn't get no worse than it is. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, if you had some sense, you called on the Lord. So, with that being said, my predicament I was in before I started Hotshot Trucking, Y'all might have heard me mention it. I don't speak much up on it because it ain't nothing to be glorified or talked about. So, in that situation, I missed a lot of perils and dangers and stuff that could have went along with that where I wouldn't nearly be on YouTube right now. I'd be in the penitentiary in the ground. You know what I'm saying? And with stuff like that happening all through my life, different tragedy, losing so many people, seeing people get killed right in front of you, running up on dead bodies, all type of stuff. I ran up on my first dead body when I was 9, y'all, and it was my mama friend. God bless dead dumb. We found her in a building. We thought it was something like a dog or something up in there smelling like that. We went in there and it was my mama friend Donna. I was 9. My mind ain't been right to this stuff for a long time. So to the point where certain stuff, as time progressed, I made some real life promises. Some real life promises that I ain't gonna go back on. You know, and my past occupations are some of those promises that I made. And also I made some promises that include me being a better person. Thumbs up if you ever be like, man, Lord, if I get out of this, Lord, I'm gonna be way better behind this. I don't never do that type of stuff no more. I see where that lead to. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And like I said, when you make these type of promises, you'll do good and make good on. For real. So with that being said, some of the things I told the Lord I wasn't gonna do no more, I've been doing it. And it ain't nothing illegal or nothing like that. I ain't for new, never go back there. But at the same time, it's some stuff I said I wasn't gonna do and some stuff I said I was gonna do that I ain't been doing the way I supposed to. And one of the biggest things I said, well, I was gonna dedicate at least the majority of the rest of my life to really helping people. And through the years, Lord has blessed me and my wife to do just that. Like before we left our hometown, we used to hold what some people call teen summits, where we'll rent the civic center. We'll rent the civic center for a day, and we actually had the help of some friends that felt the same way about the town and try to help the town, and they actually partner with us, and we have teen summers where we get all the guys and the girls from the community. We invite them, we feed them, we want the parents there. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And the parents there, we get a chance to have us guys section the guys off, and you got 150 young men in the room and 4 or 5 gentlemen such as myself that have seen what this stuff that you don't want to be doing lead to. You know what I'm saying? I got a few of my friends come out the penitentiary that they dedicated to helping some people too. They helped us. They were speakers, and we did mentorships. And like I said, we'll gather up like that. It might be a hundred girls, 100 boys, and 35 or 40 parents. And then we got people in there with the parents, giving them the tools that they need to perpetuate better living conditions, better education, preparing their children for this thing called life. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we do that. Thanksgivings, it was nothing for the lodge. We partnered up with 2 or 3 lodges, and we'll feed 700, 800 people every Thanksgiving, 700, 800 people every Christmas. And I'm not talking about come get you a plate. No, I used to get in my Tahoe and go to different towns with plates stacked up back there. I take the third row out and stack plates to the ceiling, back seat, front seat, side seat, floorboard, airwell, and 10 or 15 of my live brothers, we'll get in and go to every elderly, every single house in every town in the area, knock on their door and ask them would they like to have a Thanksgiving meal, regardless if this is nice side of town, low income side of town, the sick and shut in, old people at the old people home. And then I turn around and bring probably about another 150 plates back straight to my hometown. 'Cause I can't leave them out, and I'm gonna go to every hood And I do this especially for the smokers and everybody that's out, the homeless people. I go every single hood. See, I go where I want to go. In my town, I'm all right with everybody because I ain't never been on no mess. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been on mess. I stood my ground a lot of different ways, and I showed my one playing. But at the same time, I ain't never been on no mess, so I could pull up on the west side and drop off 50 plates. I could pull up out there on the south side, ride son, drop off 50 more plates. I could pull up on Maglun, drop off 50 more plates. I can go down on the east side, Broad Street on the end down by the Big 25 and drop off 50 more plates. I do that. And Lord bless me to deal with people like that. But one thing I said I was gonna do in the process of helping some people is to not, and that's why I made the challenge, not mislead nobody. I just ain't gonna do about nothing. Because the Lord blessed me with a lot of knowledge about a lot of stuff. That's why I was such a good Mercedes technician as an independent. Because I really stood behind what I said, what I did, the work and everything. And what I got to do on this channel is stand up on some of the principles that I had laid out and some of the stuff I said I wasn't going to do. So I, first and foremost, everybody on this line, y'all share this line. Me, Jonathan, Butler, Hotshot Haven. Man, I apologize to all of y'all. For real, from the bottom of my heart, I apologize to each and every one of y'all that had ever came to this channel seeking really strong, good advice from a person like me that had less than good language. I'm finna turn this language down. Oh, I'm finna turn this language down because I've been meeting people across the country, and some of these people have kids. I got 13-year-olds watching me. I got little kids that want to get out here and learn something about it. And I really think that that is an impediment. And like I said, I apologize to you guys. You know what I'm saying? I am very emotional. I have a very, very, very urban background. But I am most definitely intelligent enough to have an open conversation and discussion on here with you all without the use of profanity. So that's the new direction that the channel going in. Ain't gonna be no less love, ain't no less effort, ain't no less hard in it. You know what I'm saying? I know that I done help y'all. I know how to help a lot of y'all. Some of y'all ain't finna do this. Ain't nobody, saying that you gotta do this to watch this channel. But it's some people that actually watch this channel for some stuff that's gonna help them in their everyday business life or what they trying to do to make their family life better. And what I don't want you to do is look at me and say, hey man, look at this guy, his language. I can't learn nothing from him. Ain't no way I can learn nothing from him. He doesn't even know how to speak without using profanity. And like I said, I think that in itself is going to lend to a better quality of a channel. I look back at some of my videos. Like I said, self-evaluation. I looked at some of my older videos when I first started. And, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I'm right hand of God. I'm just going to be honest with you. The amount of buffoonery, the amount of misinformation, the amount of pure recklessness on the part of others that are supposed to be imparting knowledge on to you via YouTube about Hotshot Trucking put me in the mindset back into gorilla, alligator. That put me back in there. And you'll notice at the beginning of my channel, not so much. Add my channels out there, a couple people started seeing what I was doing, knowing what I was doing really was the way, even though they had been out here on YouTube a long time. And they started to reach out to me. And see, that's why I said, you, man, let a clown be a clown. Let them folk have it. But at the same time, I'm going to tell it. These folk reached out to me. Hey, I had folk reach out to me, man. First year, I had started the channel. It's been going like a year now, but it was the first year at the end of Me being out here for basically a year, I was like, man, let me make a channel because I think I done figured this out now. You know what I'm saying? At first, I stumbled and bumbled. I lost like 30 bands in 3 months. Yeah, I can tell it. I was doing bad business because I didn't know what I was doing. I had to figure it out. I had to spend my money. I had to buy this sense. That's why I said, man, let me make a channel because I don't think everybody that do this should have to buy this sense. And then it's so many people that you might even run across that do this stuff. They ain't gonna tell you the real. And then sometimes they be telling you the real, but it's the real from their perspective of what they see as the real, from their perspective based on what they experiencing out here in Hotshot. Everybody experience don't be the same. So like I said, me being, like I said, contacted by different people that doing this out here, and I watched their channels. You know what I'm saying? Before I knew what it was, and I was out here. I'm telling you, I was out here, and I'm not gonna say I was watching these people channel like it was Bible or nothing like that. None. I just was entertainment, what it really is. You know what I'm saying? And looking at it and seeing what going on with the equipment and learning what I can learn. But I'm already out here. I'm watching this stuff while I'm already out here, and I realize ain't nobody telling me nothing that gonna really help me get no money. Ain't nobody doing nothing but saying, look at me. Look at what I did. Look what happened. Look at this. Ain't nobody telling me the reason why this look like this is because I didn't do this, this, and this. Ain't nobody telling me the way to make it look like this is to do this, this, and this, and it be shining like new money. And I noticed it, and I kept seeing it. I kept seeing it. I kept seeing it. I kept seeing it. I kept seeing it with more and more videos, more and more videos, more and more and more and more and more videos. Absolutely not nothing to help me. And then a couple of people I saw, and that racial, they end up. It was a brother, one of them. It looked like I'm talking. It really looked like he wanted to help. It looked like he really wanted to help people. Like it looked like that. It shit really does look like that. And you can watch the videos and everything, and you can get something out of it. But then I started to notice something about the video. At the end, this is basically a commercial. He pumping this, that, telling you to come holler at him about this, and you can do this, and you become broke through him. You can rent a trailer from him. You can lease on to him. You can buy this program, start out at $1,200, go up to $6,000 from him. And I realized, I said, man, he helping people, but he leave open enders to the point where he always leave a question. He ain't really explaining nothing about how this stuff really go. He just showing you. He just saying if you do this and this, it'll do that, but he ain't saying why. He ain't saying what these numbers mean in everyday life and what it do to actually produce instead of take. So I said, man, let me crank this channel up. And like I said, I was seeing it and seeing it and seeing it, and I'm gonna have to apologize again. I ain't taking my feelings out of it because I realized, and I had to come to the realization that everybody ain't 100. This is anything. Did the street, did the business, everybody ain't 100, man. Everybody don't give you what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? So I realized, I was like, man, if I just come to them real and 100 about this stuff and really tell them how it go, it ain't about me getting too much game out. That's folks hate me for real, y'all. Cause I'm telling how they messing over people. I'm telling it. And yeah, people, yeah, they don't like it. I don't care. But at the same time, that don't, man, what these folks don't make me poop. Like I said, we I ain't saying when you hear people tell you something like, hey man, I'ma try. Hey man, I'm working on it. These folks ain't finna do nothing. I'm not gonna tell you I'ma try it no more. I'ma do it. I will not be using profanity on this channel at all anymore. I'ma do my best. They say I'm working on it. Now I'm finna do it. I'ma slow down and do what I tell y'all to do. Take your feelings out of it. See, that was my thing. When I came to the realization After speaking with some of these clowns, some of these, hey man, come and vet with me. Hey, I'm talking about actually on the phone have talked to these people over a period of time. Till I realized, I said, man, these folks fake. These folks fake. They fake. Even what it look like ain't what it is. And then for one that so-called pretty up there high in the ranking to be calling me for advice, or we go back and forth and share information, and you turn around and flip the script, use the information I done gave you, regurgitate it on your channel, but you really can't say what I say like I said because you ain't doing what I'm doing. It don't line up with what you're saying and what you're doing. It ain't lining up. So now you got to go to the point where now I got to find another way to bring it to the light that, hey, I'm doing something else now, y'all. Check it out. I'm new and improved this. I've opened this part of the business. Or I've done that right there. That masked the fact that you weren't profitable. You had to do something else. Insurance was kicking your butt. By opening this other branch or whatever business you're going to open, it's going to alleviate a lot of the insurance costs, and you'll actually be able to make videos that show you making some money instead of what it is, nothing. So me seeing this, I kind of realize, man, these folks ain't real. These folks don't know what they talking about. Nah, I ain't talking about Dave. I ain't talking about Dave. I promise you I ain't talking about Dave Cumberland. No, don't do that now. Me and Dave dead alright. Because Dave gonna be Dave. Dave himself. I know Dave personally. Get what? Dave alright. Dave was a little eccentric. That's what they call that. That's eccentric. You know, I ain't talking about Dave. Dave alright, man. I hate he wrecked that FLD. But at the same time, now Dave alright with me, man. I call Dave right now and be like, what's up, Dave? Where you at in the world, baby? And they were, oh man, I'm over here doing such and such, and they doing this, that, and that, and the other. Now, me and Dave, all right. Me and Dave had some disagreements and everything, but get what? I'm a person that can agree to disagree, and we still be all right. We straight. 'Cause I know he's trying to help some people too. Now, it's another clown that, like I said, in the end, we ain't on here about that. But I'm going to tell you, that's what put me, and like I said, the number taking feelings out of it. My number put me in my feelings. Man, I don't know what that was. Hmm. But yeah, my number put me in my feelings when I realized that the people I'm on the phone with, and I know exactly what they telling me they doing, and yada yada yada. Then they get off the phone, take my number, look at their number, and say, man, I can't put this video out because there's a strong chance that this young man I just got off the phone with might post a video with his yearly number, and me being out here so long, that ain't gonna look good that he made more than me in 1 year, and I've been out here trying to figure this out for 5. So they made a fluff video and lied, straight up lied to you. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a couple more incidents where some stuff happened where it just was straight fraudulent trucking. Check out my playlist, fraudulent backwards trucking. There's a few videos in there highlighting some of them incidents. And in those videos, you'll notice that I got my feelings in it. Because I feel like if you're messing over people, it's my obligation to say something, especially I'm out here trying to put some real stuff out, and I don't want to see nobody lose their house. Because the truth of the matter is, if you do what some of these people do and tell you to do, you're not going to stay in business. If you do half of the stuff you see some of these people do on YouTube, not only are you not gonna make money, that okay, we'll say you ain't gonna have no business because you ain't gonna make money, you gonna lose money, but you might lose everything. For real. It might be some low securement stuff. That's why I make it a point. Like if I come out here and go live, if I got something on the trailer, period, I'm gonna let y'all see it and I'm gonna go through it with you. But what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna be in my feelings about somebody else being a fool. And like I said, it ain't what you do, it's how you do it sometimes. A lot of time, really all the time. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it. So I feel like it's my obligation to bring y'all gonna do it. A less profane experience. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, it is what it is. These folk know who. See, everything about it. That's why I say something. That's why I stopped saying what I say a lot of times. I say y'all know how I feel about a hater, because they were working on me then. I'm like, but yeah, and it man, yeah, that, that's that. Signal drop. I'm in a good spot. I don't know what you have. I said, man, it takes a certain mental capacity, the mindset to be out here and be a person that willing to sacrifice and get on the road and go to a destination unknown to do a job that you hope somebody pays you for eventually and come home, realize it may, yeah, sorry about that, y'all, that it may or may not be benefiting your family to drive 3,000, 3,500 miles a week. And we don't go over there, especially if you got that enterprise plan. You need to be making some real money. I'm talking some real. You need to be making some semi money to see a nice profit doing that, y'all. I'm telling you, if you run a lot of miles, you need to be making a lot of money to off because of that there. They talk about write off and everything, but cash in hand be the write off. We can figure out how to dispose of the money. We can buy some stuff real quick if we just want to, if we got the money. The write off, that's gonna be already in the back of your mind when you're doing everything else. Be honest with you, on your truck, just diesel alone to keep you out of tax trouble, basically. Diesel and mileage. If you run the miles, you run the diesel, and the price of the truck per year, oh, your truck notes and your insurance, that should keep you out of tax problem right there. So that boom, that's a lesson in itself right now. While you worry about your taxes and all that, you might get taxed in the higher bracket. They might say they want 30%. Get what? 30% of what you made went in diesel. How you think these truck companies keep coming up with more and more and more and more and more trucks? They not giving their money to Uncle Sam. They giving their money to somebody with a title. Listen to me. How you see a company come up with 3, 4 trucks in a year and multiply fleet and times by 5 again the next year? You be like, how did they do that? No, they made so much money. They had such a tax liability before they incurred that liability and gave that money to Uncle Sam. They looked at the percentage and be like, well, these already really cover most of it, but guess what? We finna expand and get so many more trucks. We got this big tax liability after the last expansion. Um, let's go buy some more. Let's go buy some trailers. Let's go buy something. Let's go. I don't care. Let's go buy something instead of giving that money away. Do and that's the purpose of it, to let you be able to do some stuff to better your business without taxes being an issue that's so bad that it cripples the business. You know, but people not gonna tell you that. People not gonna tell you that if you don't have an extra 5, 10, 7, $8,000 coming in from outside sources, that you can't really come out here and run for nothing and have bad days with damage claims, and you can't really overwork your equipment and all that type of stuff. They're not really gonna tell you that. They just gonna show you some stuff. So like I said, with what's going on now with me, I feel like it's just a way better opportunity for me to reach a lot more people just by cleaning it up a little bit. Now, I might say hell or something like that, but I really ain't trying to do that much because, like I said, it's kids be watching this stuff now. I've been noticing, and it ain't in the subscribe. It's people that I did one-on-one consultations and stuff, and they like, man, I got a 17-year-old son, and I want to start this business and put it in his hand. He been watching your videos, and they never say, well, he say you be cursing and all. No, 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 no. Common sense would dictate that I understand there's some younger people watching this and they're very impressionable. I need to be coming with some good clean content. And I apologize yet again, like I said from the video. I had to come in and just say, man, I'm sorry, y'all, about that. I apologize for that. And it really, like I said, it wasn't cause he just so vulgar. No, I be having my feelings in it. And like I told y'all, the numbers will take your feelings out of this stuff. I say that a lot. But at the same time, my numbers, like I told you, it put my feelings in it. Because I said, man, for me to be doing what I'm doing, and I'm talking directly to this person, and they ain't doing it, and then they turn around and say they doing way more than that, and I know what really going on out here, it put me in my feelings. Cause I was like, man, it's people lying. And then at the same time, a lie ain't no better than the person that tells you. You gotta make this stuff keep going. So that's why stuff don't line up with the lie. You can say you made $750,000 gross in 2 years, and you can also say you need a loan to buy a truck. In the same breath, it might be a month or 2, 3, 4, 5 months apart, and people can blame the pandemic and do what they want to do. But if your money was like you said it is, you wouldn't be doing what you're doing. Women lie, men lie, number don't lie. So I got in my feelings about that a little bit. Not just that, a few other things, few other people. It ain't just that one person. To the point where I seen buffoonery firsthand. I seen stuff that gonna cost you thousands of dollars being done on here in the name of entertainment and views and subscribers. So you know it's to the point where I could, man, put yourself in. Yeah, hey, get what? My mama just, I seen an alert team message. My mama said, I'm on the line. I've been praying for you so long. I appreciate you, Didi. Love you. But at the same time, sometimes you gotta actually hold to what you said a little bit better than what you been doing. And you'll have a lot better luck a lot of time if you make these type of commitments to yourself, to your family, to the Lord, and you know it's positive, and you're trying to help some people do some things, but at the same time, get what? Got to follow through on your part. So I feel like a better way for me to help y'all is to not be so in my feelings about certain stuff that I see. Because it makes no sense to me for somebody to be just really mislead the way they be mislead. But then I had to come to the realization. Everybody hard ain't in this. A lot of folk hard in this. Everybody hard ain't in this. Listen to what I'm saying though. Everybody you see hard ain't in this. It ain't in this. It ain't in the strapping. It ain't in the. It ain't getting the money like this off of this. You feel what I'm saying? It about getting that money off this. This. Y'all doing what y'all doing right now. Watching a video. Clicking on something. Catching an ad. Going up under their descriptions. Linking up with some people that you got to link up anyway, but they can still get some money off of. I put 2 links on my video because I'm trying to help you. The rest of my videos, my links is to video. I got 2 links in my video, both of them pertaining on how to get you some money and how to get you out the side of the road and how to get you some food. 2 links. I ain't got number 2 links sponsored by nobody. To the point where I'm just trying to help. You don't see all this. Go to Amazon and click this tarp right here. You buy your tarps, I get something off of it. You click this, you change. You got to do this stuff anyway. And them ain't the cheapest places to get this stuff. That's why I do $40 1-hour consultation. Because I had a gentleman call me, was looking at it. I was looking at it. We was on a website. I will not down talk them because they got good products and they got fast service. But he was looking at a tarp, a flatbed starter kit. And the amount of items that he was needing was way overboard in his kit. Some stuff he needed, some stuff he didn't. He would have came better to mix and match a little of that with a little bit of Harbor Freight, with a little bit of this, a little bit of maybe Marco tarps on the side. But at the same time, he's looking at a flatbed starter kit that fit the description of what he want to buy. It cost $3,500. Somebody throw a thumbs up and know that everything in that toolbox back there, plus them tarp, plus them chain binding straps and everything, ain't $3,500 worth of stuff. I'm just saying. And that's what I do on these 1 hour consultations. I saved one dude about $15,000 the other night. Every time you looked up, I was telling him something he thought was right that wasn't right. I was telling him something that he thought was right. I was telling that was wrong. And did right here how they go, and did how much it really cost to do this. Because a lot of people got stuff you can click on their video. How much does it cost to start doing Hotshot? Them folk numbers. That they situation, that they blueprint, that they credit. I'm doing some stuff gonna help anybody. And if it get real locked in on some critical personal stuff, hit me up. I'm available. You ain't got to click on no webinar. Hope you get your question answered by the end of the webinar. Or click on this site. You want to find somebody to lease on to. I don't know who you going to lease on to. It's too big of a decision to make. Talking about clicking on the website and linking up with these people, and you're looking at it because you know these people have been on here a long time. They should know a lot of people. Them folks don't know who on their website and who and how they work and how they pay. Do they pay? If you lease on to them, are they gonna rape you with one of them deals I outlined in the other live the other night? You know what I'm saying? These people ain't vetting these companies to the point it's just a place to put people together, and that's the purpose of it. But being that you need some help, you got an expectation that if you do that, you're gonna get some help and you're gonna get linked up with some good people. Ain't nobody vetting nobody. These folks doing it to bring traction, bring interaction, clicks. Cause it's another source of income that ain't got nothing to do with it, but it's directly related to this right here. Cause you exploit the people that want to do this right here, cause they looking for the next video. The next video. That's how the webinar do. They leave you with an open ended. So you gotta buy the next webinar. The next webinar. You gotta check out the next video. Only thing about my channel make you watch the next video, Lord, I don't know what he gonna be talking about today. It gonna be real. And who he lied. Let me go holler at him. Cause, oh man, hold up, wait a minute. I don't know where his mind is today. It ain't no, hey man, vlog it out and y'all come ride and go to Walmart with me and yada. I'm gonna be real. And like I said, we gonna tighten it up. We gonna tighten it up. We gonna do what we gotta do. Like I always tell y'all, man. Hey man, heal the heart. Real talk. Heal the heart. You already know when we was on there. I feel like that was a breakthrough conversation for real. And that happened with me 2, 3, 4 times a day. A lot. It be some breakthrough conversation. Which way the channel going, man? Just a little more clean. None y'all still get the same info, man. I know I've been on live and some people didn't catch the beginning of the live. But yeah, I took the time to just to express some of the experiences I had over my life and some things I said I was going to be better at doing and some things I have been doing. But one of my biggest, okay, I actually have some Lynn want to see some driving facing the highway. Yeah, I actually have some footage like that. I don't upload it much, you know what I'm saying, because there's a lot of that around there. But like I said, yeah, this whole thing this morning is basically about letting y'all know that we're going to clean it up. We're going to drop a lot of the profanity about it. Same good information. I just had to tell y'all why. Because, you know what I'm saying, everybody got a responsibility to do better whenever you see a way to do better. And I think that's a way to do better. It's going to help some people there. Like I said, we got kids be watching this stuff. People want to do this stuff that don't even have a driver's license yet. And they want to do it. So I want to provide some good health information. And like I said, I apologize. I really do. And it's like I say, oh, he's so thuggish. Oh, he's just urban. He's so ghetto. Oh, he's just blimey. I don't understand how mate is just on here with all of the cussing. You know, nah, it ain't that. And like I explained a little earlier, how can people like me get in contact with you for real information? What I do is, if you have Cash App, I do 1 hour consultation for $40. It's not about the money, it's just the time. And I'm not really tripping about the hours. If you tenor, Healing Hearts, y'all know when we get on the phone and we get to chopping it up, and I'm working the situation, we might be on the phone an hour and a half, hour, 40 minutes, sometimes 2 hours, And like I tell you, I accept tips, but it really ain't about the money. So you can send me something else if we go 2 hours in. You ain't really got to, but I accept tips. I ain't turning down nothing. But cash out $40 to $ JBUTLER 357. And in the memo section where you got for this money is for what? Leave your phone number. Mind me asking who I use for insurance. Who I use for insurance? Um, Man, one of the coldest players in the game. They call it Progressive. And it says, and it actually says Blue Hill something. But like I said, it really ain't about four companies, y'all. You could be with a lot of people, but it really ain't but about four people. That's why I be telling people on the 1 hour consult, they be asking me about insurance. Well, should I keep my regular insurance on my truck and just get the $1 million liability and the cargo and yada yada yada? I know they're gonna bump heads. Just drop the regular policy, put your physical damage on your truck and your trailer while you're doing it, and that's gonna cover everything for the agreed upon valued amount. But then at the same time, the insurance company, it might be insurance company A over here got your regular truck policy, and insurance company B over here got your commercial policy. You don't know, but these the same two companies. And what you also don't know is they getting your money both ways, knowing good and well them policies gonna bump heads. Knowing that they getting your money anyway, and they probably not gonna pay for your truck. The liability on the commercial probably override everything that you did wrong, but you still ain't gonna have no money going to your lost payee. So you're gonna be out of whatever your truck costs. You're not gonna get another. They ain't gonna. I'm here to tell you stuff like that. Cause when hey, you already know they looking at not paying anyway. When they look at their regular policy and see the circumstance that would the investigation get to be done, and you was out here in a whole way whole another state from where you was and where you localized to be in on that policy with their regular insurance. I know it's nationwide, but you way over here, you just so happen to be pulling a trailer with weight behind and you cause major accident on the highway. I hope you don't think that regular as State Farm, their regular old State Farm or whatever, gonna come in and say, man, you got a truck and trailer policy, we gonna pay all that out, and then look over there at the other insurance company and say, hey man, we gonna do the commercial, and they collaborate. Most likely they the same people. Man, it's a big con game scam ever in life is insurance. All forms of insurance. In case something happens, stuff we need it, but like I said, stuff like that. Stuff like that I go over. Like I said, different things that people have told you or you may run across, what I'm saying, just in common conversation with people about Hotshot that will mislead you, especially in non-CDL atmosphere, to go get a Porsche tag, do some IFCA, and waste a few $1,000s doing some stuff that you don't have to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's why I brought this channel, and I offer those services with the consultations and everything. It doesn't matter what you want to talk about for a hotshot trucking and trucking in general. I got you faded. Because I sat here and I had to tell the guy, I said, man, he was like, man, how you figure? I didn't figure it out at first. Yeah. Nobody shoot from the hill. Hey, like him. Boy, I ain't lying. I'm coming straight out the dome. Like, you cannot stump me. Because I sat for like a whole year before I started the company. I was working on Mercedes. I formed a personal business, and I'm sitting under the car, under the hood of the car, turning wrenches. I'm thinking about what I'm doing, but I'm really contemplating on how does this work. I'm Googling this. I'm FMCS. I got the green book, the handbook, start reading it, seeing what did pertain to me, what didn't, and all that. And it still wasn't enough to make me a good business person that did. Like I said, that's why I says some of these stuff I be bringing on the video, you're not gonna see other people tell you just because sometimes they telling on themselves. They can't do that. And then sometimes they showing that what they've been telling you is a lie, so they can't do that. So they can't show you the real and just be honest about the pitfalls and what it really takes to be a good business person. Like I said, in my house, under the garage, working on car, pulling Mercedes engine. torque flight, all type of stuff. I'm building LS motors at the house, all type of stuff. Get what? Every day I'm devoting at least 2-3 hours to that goal of learning more than I knew yesterday about this thing, because I'm a type of person where I feel like I need to know absolutely everything before I put my money into it. And you'll find out, if you're one of them people, you'll realize that even when you feel like you know absolutely everything, you ready to drop your money. When you get up in here, you realize, oh shit, oops, I'm gonna call it shoots. It's something I didn't. It's something I didn't know. I ain't know that. That cost me a lot of money. I ain't know that. But it cost me a lot of money. I ain't know that. And I went through that. And my partner went through that. Especially in the first 3 to 4 months. Because we knew everything about the business, but we didn't know how to be in business. We didn't know what it took to actually be in business, what the production looked like, what these numbers actually mean, cost analysis on rate per mile, what it costs you to move this truck, all that type of stuff. We knew. But knowing and actually having it physically presented to you in the real world is a whole different thing. Like, you notice how some stuff look good on paper. Some stuff looks very good on paper, but in practice, it's not quite as good on as it is on paper. But it looks really good on paper. Yeah. You might have somebody come out of high school, had a 4.3 GPA, they were the valedictorian, salutatorian, whatever they were, but it looked really good on paper. But 2 years later, she got like 4 or 5 kids staying in the section of their house and didn't even go to college, do nothing with herself or nothing. It looked good on paper. You were the valedictorian, but in practice, what you had really going on really didn't jive with that life. But that's what I'm saying. So, like I said, all this stuff is meant to inform and impart some knowledge on some people. You know what I'm saying? I can use a regular plate on a 30-foot gooseneck doing high shot. You need a 26,000 pound for a higher plate for your tag, but that's state specific. That's why I say I do the 1 hour consultation. The first thing I do is get your first and last name, city, and state, because just where you at got a major bearing on what's going on. And people that don't really know what's going on can't even begin to tell you what's going on, because get what? You'll notice over the course of time, even if they got a channel or if you know them in real life, a lot of times it be hit and miss with them, but they still trying to tell you they know what's going on. Boy, Hiller Hart said the best $40 he spent in 2020. That's a statement. The best $40 you spent the whole year? Wow. I appreciate that. That's a high compliment. I really appreciate that. But like I said, okay, cool, I'm in Michigan. Yeah, I would go to the regular DMV office and inquire about a 26,000 pound for hire tag if you're doing non-CDL. If you're doing CDL, you're gonna have to go to the state, go to the IRP office and get that set up like that, and you're gonna have to do your a fuel account with if the fuel account and get your sticker and everything like that going. But yeah, as far as that tag, you got a 30-foot trailer. It really don't matter what size trailer it is. It's all about the growth combined vehicle weights of them both. That'll put you in a category where you would need a certain tag. That trailer tag, straight to the DMV. If you're doing non-CDL, straight to the DMV, and just get a regular trailer tag. And just so happen in Mississippi, if you want to run 48 states, my regular trailer tag has semi on the back of it, so it's semi. But at the same time, I'm not CDL, so I don't have to drive one. But this is a commercial vehicle. It is, and also, like I say, with the non-CDL, that's the reason I do 2500s, because the gross vehicle weight rating in the door of this truck is 10,000. So I'm under 10,001 pounds. So once I disconnect from that trailer, I'm not a bobtail rig or anything that would be classified needing a CDL or anything like that. But being over 10,001 pounds, that means you do still have to log that. You just like a bobtail. If you're in a dually that's rated over 10,001 pounds and you moving around in that dually, especially if you got them signs on the truck, you need to log it. If you don't do no put on personal conveyance and do everything you got to do and come back, you still need to log it. Like with me, I put it on personal conveyance if I'm away from the house or something like that. But like I said, yeah, personal conveyance. But I'm gonna get up off here. I got a little situation going on this morning. I gotta take care of. But I just came on here just to emphasize some things. What ELD I use, keep trucking. Um, But just emphasize a few things that I want to change to make the channel a little bit more productive, a little bit more accessible, and a little bit more pleasant for those, in a situation where, I've been coming off a little bit on the aggressive side. Because, like I said, y'all go back and watch it when they post, but yeah, man, you know, buffoonery and stuff, I ain't with it, you know. But at the same time, I want y'all to be, able to get the information a little bit more censored. Not the information, but the way it's brought, a little bit more censored. And have a better experience on the channel. So like I said, if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. You ain't gonna be no cussing going on in the future. But at the same time, we're gonna still impart a whole lot of knowledge, business sense, and just allowing you to see through some stuff instead of just seeing some stuff. And like I said, that's the whole point. So until next time, y'all be blessed. Hey, y'all keep the wheel turned right side down. Y'all know what I say about a hater and his mother. Peace.